So yeah, we have this piece here by Kevin McMayo, Ella Orisha Empress. So you can see how, like, from a Caribbean representation here, Orisha is something that people relate to as a part of the African faith and so on. But also from an African point of view, this is how you would see somebody on a typical. If you go to Nigeria right now, you're going to see people looking like this, dress up and things like this on a daily basis, like as part of their daily wear, as compared to like attaching it specifically to like only Orisha people. And that's what I love about this piece here. It reminds me of when I was in Nigeria in May last year. A lot of women that I saw dress up like this.
It's just an everyday
It's an everyday way, but like in the Caribbean, for example, it's not really common like every day to see people dress up like that. It is to an extent, but you could see how like the attachment to the faith that I was talking about, where for somebody like me, apart from just that, just the representation of this piece here, I love how like the shades of the face is like represented as well. That's the next thing that I usually like kind of is a hit or miss with galleries, is how people represent African skin and African features. This is, you could literally take this picture here and walk to Africa and find a couple of people that look like this.
What I like, what I like too is the expression of the mouth and
Yeah.
everything. Like
Yeah.
you can see she's really in it. Like something is happening. She's moved and she's willing to just, scream and shout and get her message across. And that's interesting that the artist didn't just kind of give us the standard portrait or kind of like a lifeless face, but there's a bit of action and movement in it, and you can kind of see not just with the garments, but with her expression as well, her facial expression, that something is happening. It's all parts of something that we might be able to see, and I think that allows us to kind of imagine like what's next to her, what's outside of that, what is she, yeah, like what is she doing, like who is she shouting at? Is it something good? Is it something bad? Like, is it a celebration? Because like you spoke about, when I see it, I'm thinking Orisha. So I'm thinking like it's for an event, because for me, it's not an everyday wear. It's like when you go into an event, you wear this kind of thing. But this could just be here in her house, like this could just be here in her house and not having a conversation, right? Wait, and
And something that I want to mention too, the name of the piece is Ella Orisha Empress, right? So, and I want to make this point very clear. This is actually a point that actually helps bridge that gap, right? So if you consider somebody like in this image or in this portrait in this likeness to be an empress, but as I mentioned to you, is like a regular everyday way, a day-to-day kind of basic thing back there. When I say basic, not basic in a quality way, but like it's an everyday
yeah,
thing,
it's
right?
common.
So that goes to show that like also like the royalty of being an African person, like in Africa, like this is a quote unquote everyday thing, but it's an empress.
Yeah.
So that's like that I'm trying to like bring the connection here back to bridging the gap, how we understand that these are actually things that bring us together more than they divide us, in the sense of like in the diaspora, this is somebody who was like really seen as an empress, which means that like if you're back home, you should be seen as an empress as well, right? You understand what I'm trying to say? So that's an interesting thing that stood out to me just looking at the name of the piece here. But
All empresses.
literally we're all royalty. We are not in a cliche way, but really and truly, like this is how we dress. Back there you see it everywhere, so it doesn't really look like a royalty or whatever, but like this is how we dress here there. And if it's considered as an empress, then we're all queens and kings and royalties,
All right.
we are royalties. Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to add that.